time affects the mind. Simple thing, notice how you feel in the morning. 2 hours later, 4 hours later, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the night, early morning. It does impact. Similarly, seasons impact. I mean, like the day, in one day there is so much difference in the mind. Similarly, the months, every month the moods and the mind changes. Your thought patterns change. Your doubts and your questions and your doubts, they also change. Doesn't it happen? So the time affects. And moon affects the mind. So time is calculated on 2 things, one with the sun, another with the moon. So moon also impacts the mind, sun also impacts the mind. And sun and moon is part of the whole season. I mean, they make the season. And so the seasons, you can say the seasons affect the mind. And as moon moves through the 12 constellation, it stays 2.5 days in each of the constellation. Its impact is different. So that's why the people who knew about the movement of sun and moon and how their impact on the mind, they're called Devagyas, one who knows the divinity, the divine play. Divine means the whole universe, all the play and display in the universe. It's called Daivam, Daiva, Daivagya, called one who knows not just the human mind, but the Daivagya, the big mind, how it functions, how the cosmos impacts the mind. It can only impact the mind, but not the intellect so much. The intellect is a step beyond. Manasastu para buddhi. Beyond the mind is buddhi. And what is beyond buddhi is the self, is the Shiva Tattva. And so Shiva is called Mahakal. Shiva is not a person sitting in Himalayas somewhere, or he was not there somewhere from 15,000-20,000 years ago, as some people say and think and assume. Shiva is a principle. It's a subtle principle. If you say a space, it appears like an inert thing to you, right? Space means like stone is inert, water is lifeless, you think it's lifeless. Air is another element, oh we know air. And then you know the space. As you say, you hear the word space, it gives you an impression it is an inert object. It's an inert element. But Shiva is not an inert element. It's the Chidakash. Even in space, there are 3 types of space.